For any actor who grew up watching Paul Newman grace the screen, working alongside the Hollywood icon would be a dream come true, and Kevin Costner was no exception. Though Costner's passion for westerns was shaped by classics from John Wayne and John Ford, he, like many of his peers, was deeply influenced by Newman's magnetic presence, striking blue eyes, and effortless mastery of the craft. Eventually, Costner did share the screen with his idol, but it wasn't for lack of trying earlier in his career. The pair ultimately collaborated on Luis Mondocchi's Message in a Bottle, a romantic drama that performed exceptionally well at the box office, earning nearly 4 times its budget. Despite the commercial success, the film didn't fare as well critically, with Costner receiving a Razzie nomination for Worst Actor. Still, the casting of Newman as his father was widely praised. Their similar demeanors, physical resemblance, and shared mannerisms made their on-screen relationship convincing, enhanced further by Newman's legendary ability to elevate any role. Interestingly, Message in a Bottle wasn't the first time Costner had tried to cast Newman as his on-screen dad. Years earlier, Costner had hoped Newman would take the role of his father in The Bodyguard. While the film is most often remembered for Whitney Houston's iconic rendition of I Will Always Love You, it was also a massive box office hit, ranking just behind Aladdin in 1992 and earning 2 Oscar nominations for Best Original Song. It also became the best-selling movie soundtrack of all time. Critics, however, weren't quite as kind. The film racked up 7 Razzie nominations, including Worst Picture, Worst Actor, and Worst Actress. Still, The Bodyguard remains a pop culture milestone. Few fans may recall that Ralph Waite, known for his role in Cool Hand Luke opposite Newman decades earlier, played Frank Farmer's father in The Bodyguard. A minor role, to be sure, but it nearly went to Newman himself. Reflecting on it later, Costner said, "I wanted Paul to play my father in The Bodyguard, but he couldn't do it, and I'm glad now because this is a much better part. He's just great. I've been a fan for years, and finally getting to work with him was a real high. Physically, I think we were a good match. He looks like my dad." Had Newman accepted the role, he likely would have taken third billing behind Costner and Houston. In the end, that spot went to Gary Kemp of Spandau Ballet, marking his Hollywood debut, a fun bit of trivia for die-hard fans.